welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a spicy ground beef and pepper sauce with macaroni, and these are the ingredients I'll be using. I have a pound of lean ground beef, and this was $4.44, and I'll be using the whole pack, so we have a nice meaty sauce. I will be using some dried basil, and also I have these peppers that were on sale for $1.99, and this is just part of the pack. There was twice as much in the package, so these are going to add a nice flavor. Peppers and beef go really well together. I'll be using Italian seasoning as well. You can use whatever brand or mixture you like, or you could do some oregano and basil blend, and I'll be using some garlic powder. I split these peppers in two so they can cook faster. Cook your choice of pasta on a separate burner while we get the sauce going. In a deep skillet on medium-high, add your ground beef and mash it up so it breaks apart. While the meat is cooking, I'm chopping my onions and some of my other ingredients. You can remove the fat from the ground beef by using a paper towel to absorb some of it, or you can keep it since we didn't use any additional fat to cook this. Add the chopped onions and stir. Onions and meat smell so good when cooked together. Add a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. I do like things very garlicky. And almost a full teaspoon of basil, dried basil. I'm not using fresh garlic, so that's why I'm using garlic powder. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning, about half a teaspoon. And then half a teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes. This smells amazing. Now I'm going to add a whole can of tomatoes. I'm going to use the same masher to mash these tomatoes and break them down into bite-sized pieces. Let this come to a nice bubble on medium-high, and then I'm going to cover it and let it cook for about 5 minutes or so. This is steaming away, and it's time to give this a nice mash again. I do want the meat to be a nice puree type of texture. I like this sauce to be nice and meaty and smooth. I'm adding my peppers now, and we'll cook this for about 10 minutes until the peppers are fully done. Time for a taste test. And I'm going to go ahead and add some salt now. Salt it to your liking. I did dump in another half a teaspoon of crushed chili flakes because it wasn't spicy enough. This is a spicy pepper and beef sauce, so I really want the heat to come out in this sauce. Add a bit of water and let it boil for a few minutes. And then we'll get the lid on and cook it on medium-high for 5 to 7 minutes, and we'll come back and check it after then. This is looking really good. The meat is breaking apart and you can just see how tender that meat is. So what I want to do is just test the texture of the peppers to see if they're cooked to my liking. And I do find them to be a bit tough still, so I'm just going to cover this and let it cook for another 5 minutes. I did go ahead and cook my pasta while the sauce was cooking, and that's ready to go. So once the sauce is ready, dinner will be served up. This dish can be done in under 30 minutes for sure. The peppers are at the texture that I want them to be, so I'm going to cover this and turn the heat off. This is our finished product. This is a nice, rich, silky sauce, and the peppers are going to add a nice texture. Time to serve this up. This plate will be for my hubby. He likes a lot of sauce. This looks so tasty and filling, and we're going to get many servings. This meat is so tender. Peppers and beef and onions are just a classic pairing in so many different ethnic cuisines. I'm going to get a portion for myself now. You can serve this with any type of pasta you choose to, or even with crusty bread. I'm going to add a bit of Parmesan cheese to mine and dig in. This was so delicious.